Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, as you are all aware that there is a major change in Pakistan Studies syllabus 2059 of the 2. So today I'm going to unveil some of the major areas for this chapter, this subject, the environment of Pakistan. And basic focus of this syllabus is sustainability. As you know, that in 1987, the United Nations Earthland Commission defined sustainable development as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, also known as the Global Goals, are a driving force for sustainable development in Pakistan. The United Nations SDGs were adopted by all members states as a universal call to action to empower, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy the peace and prosperity altogether. The basic focus of this chapter, this syllabus, is natural environment, people and places, and economic development. There are three topics, and all the questions will come from these three topics. So by the end of this introduction, you will be able to recognize the main areas covered in paper 2, understand what kinds of skills the new syllabus expects, identify which topics need steady preparation across the year, and you will start thinking like a geography student, not just memorizing the notes. An important thing, your goal should be to study the syllabus as a study map, as it shows in detail what to learn, how topics connect, and what exam question may be asked from you to explain, describe, compare, or interpret. So, what is the aim of this paper 2 now? Previously also, we were discussing physical features, the Pakistan natural resources, human activities, and the environmental challenges. But now it is more of application-based syllabus. Like you will need to understand the relationships, such as how landforms affect the settlement, and how climate affects farming, and how resources influence development. For that, you will be using the maps, you will be using the diagrams, a lot of data and case studies, examples to support answers. The focus will be effects, causes, and effects. Causes and effects. What is the problem? What are the causes? What are the effects? How can you sustainably solve them? So all these physical features or the human features will be taken up by the examiner in terms of its causes, effects, and solutions throughout the paper. So big idea in this paper is about explaining how place, people, and resources shape the country. The structure of the new syllabus is that there is a lot of focus on the physical geography, resources, human and economic activity, map and data skills. Like in the physical geography, we'll be learning about landforms, the climate of Pakistan, the rivers, and other natural features, and we will be studying their location on the map. How are they being affected by human activities? What are the natural resources Pakistan is blessed with, and how are we using them, and what are the benefits of using them, and what are the problems caused by our usage, our human activity, and how are we mitigating those problems, and how are we solving those problems, and what are the management policies. Then human and economic activities, the population spread, settlement, urbanization, globalization, these are the major impacts of human activities. So we are going to discuss the impact and the relationship, cause and effects for these as well. As I told you earlier, maps, diagram, graphs, and source material like case studies are the major change in this paper that are going to be used as an evidence. And in your writing, in writing the responses, you will be using more of the case studies to write 8-mark questions and 10-mark questions. Should not treat topics as separate boxes. A strong answer often combines knowledge from more than one area, such as climate plus agriculture or rivers plus water supply. So there should be a lot of integration. Then there will be what are the changes in this assessment? So previously it was mostly to the utmost question was of 6 marks. Now the question will be of 8 marks, higher order question. And you have to remember the key terms, location, and examples. So you need to build short revision notes. Then you have to explain causes, effects, and links between the topics. So use the word because, therefore, interpret the maps, complete the regular source practice. Then the written responses have to be structured questions, writing supported by your examples from the case studies you will study throughout the syllabus. Do not prepare only by memorizing them like paragraphs. You cannot roll on. Exam question may ask you to apply what you know about the map, diagram, situation, or any unfamiliar resource. So you need to use, this is the practical route, official syllabus, specimen papers, and teacher guidance as your final checklist for format and question pattern. Do not try to ignore those. So what is the paper pattern for paper two? The duration is 1 hour 45 minutes. Previously it was 1 hour 30 minutes. Total marks are 75. There will be structured questions, 3 questions in section A. Candidates will answer 2 questions from a choice of 3 50-mark questions. Section B is compulsory. Candidates will answer the question number 4, which will be of 25 marks, and it can come from any topic. Like section A will have that the chapter of people and places, natural resources, economic development, all 3 chapters. But question 4 can come from any one of these, and or it can be a combination of all 3 chapters as question number 4. So questions are based on the whole subject content which is being taught throughout the syllabus. And obviously, syllabus is checked, assessed externally. How to prepare yourself for this? Smartly. Keep a topic checklist from the syllabus. Learn key terms with short explanations. Practice map and data interpretation every week. Make links between geography and human activity. Learn, understand, builds the foundation. Connect to Pakistan people and environment. Practice the short and structured questions and review the complete answers and updated notes. Turn the mistakes into progress. Believe me, it will become easier for you when you study actively, read maps, explain patterns, use examples, and practice writing clear answers. And in this journey, inshallah, I will be with you throughout. So don't forget to subscribe my channel, Fazia_Samir. Jazakallah.